Last year, my daughter was 2.5 and she was ready to enter preschool. And we learned very quickly that it is very difficult to find your child a spot in preschool, almost like getting them into an Ivy League college. It's just, there are no spaces available. So I happened to get lucky one day. We'd been on a couple of waiting lists, but no dice. And I was on the playground with another mom who mentioned that her school had a spot available. So I called the school and they confirmed, yes, it was true. So I said, hold that right there. I'm coming with my money. 20 minutes, I'll be right there. So I drove up to the school really quickly and I handed them my money and I said, great, wonderful, we're set. So I called my husband on the way home triumphant. I said, yay, I found Riley a spot for preschool, I'm so excited. And he said, well, that's great, honey, and how much does it cost? I said, I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. And he said, what do you mean you don't care? That's an important part of the process. And for me, obviously, it wasn't. So we got home that night and we started researching the school's website. We were looking at what are all the fees and costs and everything associated with going to preschool. And I have to admit, we had real sticker shock. It is expensive to send your child to preschool to learn how to play with crayons and Play-Doh and glitter and glue and run around on the playground. We had no idea. After much hemming and hawing from him, I finally said, honey, look, here's the deal. We're gonna make the decision to put Riley in school next year. And if you really are against that, if you do not want to do that, if you do not think we should invest that money in her preschool education, I'm okay with that. I'll stay home with her for one more year, and then we're going to take those same thousands of dollars and invest them in me and my self-care. So I'll be going to regular yoga classes, getting weekly massages, and I'll probably be going to see a therapist because I'm going to be going a little crazy with this very effervescent, bright, creative 2.5-year-old who is ready for social engagement. She's ready for someone beyond mama. I can't do it for her anymore. Needless to say, my husband acquiesced, and the next morning we enrolled Riley in that preschool, and I'm delighted to say that it has turned out to be a great fit for her and for us. So, I share this story with you as a reminder that as you're thinking about self-care decisions for your family, it's so often not about one person, it's about the greater good. It's not about a short-term decision, it's about long-term planning. And it's really rarely ever about price, it's about value. So in our case, we were able to end up with a win-win-win. It's a win for Riley. She's happy, creative, curious, talking a mile a minute these days, which is great. She's now 3.5. And it was a win for me because I'm happy that my daughter's happy, but I also was able to return to work after being a stay-at-home mom for a period of time. And my husband's happy because I'm happy. And that old saying that if mama ain't happy, there's nobody who's happy.